Alright, welcome in everybody! Tonight we're starting off with a VOD review. So let me go get a replay code that's actually gonna work. I'm gonna level with all of you. I'm glad I decided to do VOD reviews today. The number mines at the business factory were absolutely replete with numbers today. And some of the items, some of the things that we use to mine numbers out of the number mines just broke down, and that made me sad. But it's alright. We're sorted now. So I'm glad I have this to relax with first. Let's go fetch some codes and see what we've got. Now, with the patch, I have concerns about whether they'll work, but we'll try. If not, we'll just use one of my old things. Do 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 do. 8-4. Da 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 da. Mug, but with a silent one. Of course, of course. Yeah! Alright, we got ourselves some battle replays. Oh yes, you're right. Hydrate or dihydrate. And big stretch! Oh, I was so excited for the pro buff also. I'm glad, because technically Carbon got a bit of a buff. It's not my main, but I mean it could be. Technically Carbon got a bit of a buff in the Trizuke. Shooters, not quite across the board, but shooters got buffed. I'm sure Bloom's thrilled that the Blob Lobber got a buff. Val, you got a buff on the end zap. In fact, red zap is gonna be ridiculous. Did you see the buff to Super Chump? Oh, I'm so excited. It makes me want to play red zap again. Very excited. Alright, so what we're gonna do with this... What we're gonna do with this replay is we're gonna use it to... I'm gonna use it to show y'all how I look at my replays and my VODs when I'm going back through my own stuff. So it legitimately does not matter how well or poorly you did. We're gonna go through it anyway. This also works out because, so, my roommates saw that I was having a day, shall we say, and they got me sushi, because they're all very nice people. Alright, let's see what we got here. This is turf. Gotcha. I'm sorry, alas you cannot. I have a lot of salmon in front of me right now. What's your ink brush? What are they doing? What they doing? Well, we'll figure them out later. They're probably DCing. I will say, I can't talk much about the objective in turf, but I do like that you've stopped to ink up the base. Partially because your special is really useful, and partially because one of the things that it's important to do at the beginning of the game is to ink up the base. Oh, there's my button to pause that. Ah, not that button. Okay. Let me go back a second here. Ow. You'll have to bear with me. It's been a little bit since I've done this part. Right, there we go. Okay, I got it. I figured it out. Welcome in, Tanglegut. Alright, so let me see if I can figure out how to rewind this real quick. It's, like I said, been a little while. I need about... Let's see where we're at. I let that play out too long. There we go. I did consider making a first redeem that was worth, like, literally just a single sub point, or, like, a single channel point. I know! I can read, I swear. It's hard. I work at the business factory where we make numbers. Letters are beyond me. Alright, so, I really like that you threw the cooler over to your team. That is what the cooler is for. It is for pushing in with. And they are definitely down there pushing in. Like, I'm willing to bet that if I looked at this map right now... Yeah. There are some things that want to use the cooler selfishly. Your weapon isn't one of them. In turf, it's important to get the base inked up at the very beginning. Then you don't have to go back and ink it up later. Now, that said, it is also important to go down into the... Oh, come on, let me use the camera. I guess I have to press play. It is also important to get down into mid. Because, as you can see, your team's already pushing way up further than they rightly should. So you can see your team was already way up there. Like, one of them had already gone down. Oh no, not your stream's bugging out, I'm sorry. Not now, why would it do that? Why does it hate you? And also me. That's okay, it happens. So. Well, that's not what I want. Come here, you. Let's take a real quick look at where people are. You haven't got your special yet. But you can see how our Flingza is for some reason already out into mid. Which is a little wild. Just gonna say that right now. This positioning's weird. But it is turf war, so I get it. Where's their fourth? Oh. Okay. So their Flings is... Like, your Flings is already out into mid, despite the fact that they are a support roller. That's not the end of the world. And you can't communicate with these people, right? Just so that I know that I'm not... Like, these are just a bunch of randos. I'm gonna run forward a bit. Where's your special at? Yeah, there you are. I admit, I probably would have thrown my special down as soon as I got it. Because you can see where it is. It's bounced off the center block and up, but the Flingza and the Octobrush who need it are already in there. Oh. It's okay if you couldn't get it down so quickly. Like, I get... No, it wasn't a bad play. You did the right thing. You did the right thing with the information that you had. And that's important. You couldn't have known that they were already up there. I'm saying this now because if you had any way of knowing that they were up there, if you guys were on comms, you'd have wanted to get your tacticooler down there, like, as soon as it was ready to go, because that's where your team is. I get it, though, because, like I said, you couldn't have known. It's okay to stay back up in ink like that, because points inked in base are, generally speaking, secured from the enemy team. At least a little. The base is a safe place to come back out and ink up for special. But if your team's not dying a lot, that's never going to happen. You're never going to get your base inked. Yeah, I've changed my mind over time on whether the base is come on now. I've changed my mind over time on whether the base is allowed or not to be inked, or should be. No, come on now. There we go. Ah, here's a good example of some stuff. Let me just pop back a few seconds. I said, you pop back a few seconds. Alright. So, I'm going to show you something that I do for myself, which is, whenever you get splatted, or whenever I get splatted, I take a look at what killed me, and see why. Now, there are a few categories that splats can land in. I can either, they can either be something that was, weirdly enough, good, where my team was able to push off of things. That's good right there. Pushing in with the rain. Okay. What have you got there that you were facing down? Let's see what splatted you. Wow, really? There's no way that's right. Come on now. Yeah. I've got to get back to it anyway. So... I mean, that's... 52 has a really high kill power, and 52 outranges you. Well... yeah, 52 will generally outrange you. So... come on now. Gotta be around here somewhere. I don't know if I'd necessarily engage with the bomb. Though, I will say that what I would have done is used my ally's ink. So... of course, it won't let me look at it. So... what I would have done here is used my ally's ink a little bit. Instead of coming around in front of a 52, which is going to shoot straight. Hi, Super Oof! We're VOD reviewing to start. So you see how there's all this blue ink around behind there, and you can see the 52 over in the side here. Over on the left-hand side. That's them. That's not an ink splatter. That's a person coming down. If you want to kill somebody, especially a shooter, you want to come around behind them. Because a shooter looking directly at you... oh, congratulations! I see the gremlin face. A shooter coming around facing directly at you is probably gonna kill you, especially if they outrange you. And sometimes even if they don't, just because they have slightly better aim. So, usually, especially with me, what I'm looking for, because I'm on a roller and I have to, is I'm looking for my friend's ink. I want to be able to push in on their ink. So, you see how somebody threw a suction bomb way up there just to ink turf. I'm gonna rewind this just a little bit. And we're going to take a look at the 52's perspective. Where are you, 52? There you are. So here's the 52. They are not looking in a direction over there. That 52 would not have seen you come around, I think. if you'd come around back in that blue ink, you could have snuck up on them. Yeah, and if you're playing a support, that's all the more reason not to be directly in the line of fire of a 52. Now, I do see that your Flingza was right there. Yeah, and that's why we VOD review. So that we can look back and see sort of the things that we could have done a little bit differently that we didn't see in the heat of the moment. I'm going to keep going through this, but once I'm done a VOD review session, usually I'll go through, like, 1, maybe 2 matches, depending on how much time I have, because any more than that, I find I lose focus. What we do here is we look at the things that we could have done better. We make a short little list of maybe 2 or 3 things, and then we work on that for, like, a week. The way that you know that you're working on that and that you're doing well at it is... Sometimes it's as simple as checking off, I did the thing. Making just a little tally of it. And sometimes you'll just notice it happening because you're not being splatted as much, or you're making better plays in general, or what have you. I can say that this falls into the category of being out behind cover or not keeping stealth. I can review yours too. Pop a replay code into the chat. We'll see what we've got for time. But I don't mind doing VOD reviews tonight. So yeah, that's the first thing that I'd point out, is that you'd want to be using your friend's ink if you were going to go up and slay this thing. Now, I will say, you're on a shooter that has good support ink and a good support kit. You can still use that as a slayer or a skirmisher when you need to. And one of the things that makes shooters a lot better as players is that they get comfortable being able to switch between those roles when they need to. Splattershot's a really good example of that. They have a good spread of ink, they have a good ink output. They're a reasonably good slayer, especially with the buff to their accuracy. But they can be a support if they need to be. So. There you are. Coming back on out. Where are you jumping to? Ah, okay. So, let me rewind this ever so slightly. Ba-da-da-da. Probably around here somewhere. Oh, I was right. It was around there. I want this, actually. Okay. We're going to play the game of Safe Jump. This is a game I play with myself. Called Safe Super Jump. I will go back over a VOD, like, over a match that I haven't seen in a long time. I will look at it and go, was this Super Jump safe? Actually, I need to go back just a teensy bit more. Not that far. Man, Splatoon moves fast. I keep forgetting that. That's true. The answer to this question was no, it wasn't, but we're gonna look at why. Okay, so we're looking at the overhead map. And let me rewind this just a teensy little bit again. That should do it. So we're looking at the overhead map, and we can see that your Flingza is pushing way up into enemy ink. If you're looking at the overhead map, and you might have been looking at kill cam, I have no way of knowing that. I would suggest whenever you're splatted, don't bother with the kill cam. It's certainly interesting and fun to see, but don't bother with it. Look at the overhead map so that you can plan out where you want to go. Because you have a few seconds to stop to think while you're splatted to figure out where you'd like to be. And you can turn being splatted into into an advantage doing that. That's not to say go out and get splatted all the time. Please don't. But you can go out and you can take a look at the map like I'm doing right now. And you can see all your friends moving around. If I were going to jump out of here, I would have jumped to the Octobrush. The reason for that is because... that's true. The reason to jump to the Octobrush, in this case, is because they're still out there far enough that you can get back to the fight quickly, but they're not out there so far that you're gonna get rammed into the enemy team. Yeah, that... So, there's an algorithm to this that comes to us courtesy of FLC, who is a very, very famous analyst for this game. And there's four goals in the game, and they go in sort of reverse order. Based on how many of you are alive. If all four of you are up, push the objective. If one of you goes down, someone else needs to rotate to take that place. If your anchor goes down, somebody else is an anchor now. If your support goes down, somebody else is an ink support now, even if they weren't before. Skirmisher or Slayer goes down, guess what? Somebody else is one of those things. It's tricky to tell who needs to rotate to what, but that's what happens. And if there's just the two of you, guess what? Suddenly one of you is an anchor. I'd have to look up the exact wording on these things. I highly suggest checking out FLC's Fluid Priorities. And the very last and technically highest priority, because it's what you do when you're all by yourself, is stay alive. That's it. Speaking of stay alive, I would have jumped to Turtle here. And they're behind cover, first of all. So the enemy team can't see them. Or rather, they're on top of the cover, but still, they're close enough. The enemy team's not really looking at them, and you've got a good barrier of ink. Yeah, and that's why we do VOD reviews. It's not to say, oh, you did such a bad job. It's to say, oh, here's a spot where I could have done something else. So next time when I come into a match, I'll know that there's something else I could have done here. The thing about Splatoon is that it's a very, very fast game. You don't have time to think in the moment necessarily. So that's why we go back and VOD review, so that we can look at what we did, the decisions that we made, and go, huh, that probably wasn't the right thing to do. In the future, I shouldn't do that again. And then you make a short little list, usually a couple of things to work on, and you work on that for a little bit. Anyway, back to... where are you? Yeah. So, yeah, you can see the special was charged up. Let's see where you go this time. Out into base, which is probably the better choice here. Welcome in, Velvet Moon! We're VOD reviewing. Also, thank you for the lurk. We're VOD reviewing. I'm no Squid School, gosh darn it. But this is a surprisingly good time. So I see you've jumped into base, which is probably for the better. You guys are evenly matched right now, and one of the people, like, you got splatted together. Good job avoiding the Kraken. And good work trying to support the Octobrush. Octo School. No, I would never. Good work trying to support the brush. I also like that, that suction bomb down underneath of the ledge, because that is where they'll drop. You're about to get splatted here, aren't you? Oh! Yeah, of course. I love reading people. It's a delight. You are a lot of fun to come and watch. No, this isn't you being stupid. I know it can feel that way sometimes. I will say, there's one thing that there's one thing that I'm going to put on your list of things to work on, and that's negative self-talk. I know it can be hard to snap out of that, especially if you start out going, I am just joking. That isn't you being stupid. That is your brain working against you. I will tell you right now, your brain, my brain, everybody's brain, is trying to prepare them to fight bears. When you are in a stressful situation, your brain is trying to prep you to fight bears, cougars, wolves, lions. So what ends up happening is when you're stressed out, you get tunnel vision. This happens to me all the time. You've seen it happen to me. You've watched me walk directly into enemy fire and just be like, I'm gonna hit him. It's totally normal. And it's nothing that you can exactly... Like, the only way to help it is to get a lot of practice in. A lot of practice recognizing when it's about to happen. Hey, that's a thing that happens. It's true that it wasn't the correct play, but that doesn't make you stupid for making it. Especially because what I think is going to happen here is you're going to get splatted by these two. Yeah, that's what I thought. You had support in the side. You had support from that heckin' ridiculous Flingza. So it's fair to run to go, okay, there's two of us and two of them. I think we can do this. After the patch, honestly, I don't think shooter meta is going to become any bigger. Like, I don't think it's going to become a huge problem or anything. Honestly, I think this is going to diversify the shooters that we see, so we won't have umpteen splashes. And I personally am happy with the inkjet debuffs because, or nerfs rather. I'm thinking of a different game. I'm personally happy with the inkjet nerfs because, I will day in and day out go nerf the direction of up. Also, this means that double ballpoint won't be a thing in comp anymore. I didn't know if you knew the Flingza was there. I saw their ink on the right-hand side. That's fair. Jet does need a little bit more of a nerf. Yeah. But the important thing is that you know that now. You know that wasn't the thing to walk into. I will say your weapon is good enough to outrange the two brushes. It will not outrange the Deco or the Gal. Where's my bar? Why am I like this? Come on now. So let's take a look at this from their perspective. Alright. I wasn't back quite far enough. See, this is why I assumed you knew the Flingza was somewhere nearby, because you can see I can see their name, but if you're tunnel visioning, you're not going to see that. Come on, hands, cooperate, please. Let's pop back about here so I can get a good view from... Okay. Let's take the Hydra. Okay, so the Heavy can clearly see that there's somebody down there. They're defensively inking. Yeah, the Heavy's a good view for this. They're defensively inking. They can clearly see that there's somebody in pit. In a case like this, the best place to the best place to drop down into mid, I think would have been sort of behind the block. Which, let's see if that's where you came from their perspective. That's the X-Flow up there. They're looking at the X-Flow. They saw the Flings and got scared. I see you going around behind the block over there. That's you coming up. The other thing I will say is that they can, I know, I would love it if they sorted out this replay system. I would also love it if they gave me the power to move the camera around while it's paused. That would have been thrilling. Fantastic, 10 out of 10. But they don't have that because they don't want me to have fun. No, I'm making jokes. So, I see that you did come around behind the block. You don't have Ninja Squid on like I do. If you're not wearing Ninja Squid, it's extremely dangerous to get into line of sight with the enemy. Now, that said, NZAP doesn't want Ninja Squid. Doesn't need it. The way to come around here, yeah, NZAP doesn't really need Ninja Squid. The way to come around at this from here, you see the blind spot in the form of that glass over there? On the left-hand side of the block from this view. Coming around there would have given the Flingza on one side and you on the other. And you would still have protection from the glass and the ability to duck behind the block. Yeah, NZAP doesn't necessarily want Ninja Squid because you're not exactly... You can be a Slayer if you need to be, especially with the buff. But you on the NZAP specifically, this NZAP, not the red Zap, you are not a Slayer. The red Zap, on the other hand, could probably be a Slayer at this point because it's got such good stuff. Suction Bomb will also help you on the regular NZAP to keep people out of particular places. I might also have hidden behind the block, thrown a Suction Bomb out in a direction, and then gone the other way. Which is a trick that I used to do when I was playing on Roller in Splatoon 1. Because it had Suction Bomb. So you chuck a Suction Bomb, and you're basically playing the game of, will the enemy team focus on this or me? If they go towards your Suction Bomb, great. They're not looking at you. And you can sneak up on them. And if they don't, great. It doesn't... Your Suction Bomb still explodes. And keeps them out of that short little area. Alright, so we're going to go back to looking at you. Seeing where you're at. Nope. Where are you? I said down. Gosh. Alright, yeah, back into the base. That's normal. Ah! I see that. Good work staying more or less behind cover based on where the enemies are to let your friend come in. So, we're gonna look at this from the perspective of that Octobrush, wait, what? Oh no, of that ink brush, because I have the feeling that they were sharking over there. And I want to see if they were. About there somewhere, I'd say. Oh yeah, you are on sticks. I forgot. I would suggest... Yep, they're sharking up there. So, now the question is, could you see that jump coming in? Sticks are probably... Where are you? I said down. Why are you like this, machine? Let's try that again. I want to see if you could see that jump coming in. Because one of the things that clues me into sharks is a jump. Yep. So you see how there's a jump coming in and behind that block? Ah, you have the light. Yes, that makes sense. I used motion on the light, and I understand what you mean. I absolutely made myself dizzy or would, like, tip it. Well, that's a game awareness thing. And game awareness is something you can work on and practice at. The thing that I remind myself of sometimes when I'm doing this is to be gentle with past me. past me didn't have the same kind of practice or the same kind of game knowledge that present me has. I didn't know anything yet. So the way I work it is I treat past me as though, well, just like you'd treat somebody else. I know this was only like last night. Well, there you go. It was almost 1 a.m. You'd probably been up all day. So, I treat past me as gently as possible, because that's how I would treat anybody else. Gently and sensibly. Because, so here's the thing. I have not necessarily super strict rules, but I have a general idea of how I would treat another human person. Or another squid, or octopus, as you do. And if I find that I am treating myself below that standard, that's time for me to stop and re-examine what I'm doing. Because I shouldn't treat me worse than I treat somebody else. And I shouldn't treat somebody else the way I sometimes used to treat me. Especially when I was younger. That's not fair to me. Exactly, or a hologram, or a Martian, any sentient being of any kind. So, where you can see this jump, you know someone's sharking there. Or rather, you can reasonably assume that someone's sharking there. The best play here, I think, would be just to chuck a suction bomb up onto that. Just put a bomb there and leave. Or at least come down around by the cover. And then, your suction bomb can camp the jump for you. You had, I think, just enough ink. It looks like you're above the subline from this angle. So I think you could have actually hit that one. Yeah. And then you'd have that up there. But now we know for next time that that's a good idea, is just chuck a bomb up there. Get him. That is one thing I will say, too. I noticed that you use your sub, like, twice? 3 times? Uh-oh. Where was that 52, and could you have known they were there? Let's learn. A little bit of sub up wouldn't hurt. Let's see if we could know that that 52 was there by something in the screen. Point sensed, the worst kind of sensed. Okay. That is a good pick off that Hydra. And that's a good use of the bomb to keep them from getting at you. Yeah, no, you couldn't have known that 52 would be there. Not without a map check. Yeah. That's fair. Focusing paint right side would have been fine. I do like the pick off the off them. They did. They ambushed you. Let's take a look and see where that 52 came in from. Because I bet they came off the top there. Where are you going, 52? Yep. Yep, they came off the top. Defensive paint on the right side would have been a good idea. Ah, I see. I used to have this problem too. The difference between an excuse and a reason is that a reason is... And you're probably getting teachers tell you that's just an excuse. Or parents, or somebody. We've all been there. Stop making excuses for being late. Oh, your homework's not done? Well, there's no excuse for that, etc. There's a difference between a reason and an excuse. A reason to not be playing just as well as you could be is because it's 1 a.m. and you're tired. And you've been playing for a little while and you're starting to tunnel vision in. That is a perfectly fine reason to not be playing as well as you could. Honestly, even just, I am in a poor mood tonight, I'm not having a good time, is a reason. I might swap out the QR on that. But it does seem half decent. I will say Sendo.inc is an amazing resource for builds, especially if you want to see what the top players are playing. And you're right, Velvet Moon, the entire right side was still painted orange, and it's the easiest spot for them to come in and flank. It is a good idea to do something about it, even if it's just chucking a suction bomb over there real quick. But I see why you made the decision you did to go up and get the pick on the, gosh, I'll get there. On the thing. That's fair. I want the camera. Yeah, I see why you went that way. But at that point, when all your team was in there, I probably would have turned around and gone back. Did I say Hydra again? Every Splatling is a Hydra, no exceptions. That's just how it is. Oof. That's another case of we look at the map and don't jump to enemy ink. I'm gonna really quickly run that back. Alright, send it now so that I don't forget. We're gonna play the game of, is this safe to jump to? Where were you jumping? Oh, you were jumping to the Octobrush, weren't you? Okay, let's take a look. Or were you jumping to... Nope, that's the Octobrush. Yeah, it looks like you were jumping to the Octobrush. Who else did you have? I don't think you had anyone else out there that you could have gone to. That said, I don't think I would have made that jump myself. Let's see what we had to work with here. Yeah. It was looking okay, and then they focused you down. Do you have stealth super jump? Yeah, there was nothing doing up there. Yeah, stealth super jump would help you a lot. Not everyone runs it, but it does make it a little more forgiving if you're going to jump into weird places. You can put stealth super jump onto the shoes that you're wearing. Or onto shoes that you just happen to like. And you can do that with the help of merch. You need a lot of chunks for it. You need 15 of 3 different abilities for that. I forget what they are. But that's what it takes. You just talk to merch, hit add ability, and he'll let you add things to it. And you can highlight the main. Yeah, it's miles better than Drop Roller. The only time that I would say that Drop Roller is better is on dualies. Dualies want to... dualies just want to do that. Okay. What? Server maintenance? Oh, unacceptable. This means I'm back to Alterna. So what I do during server maintenance is either I'll play table turf against the NPCs, or we suffer. And I go do after Alterna and try and do it deathless. Oh, right. Ah, yes, you're right. Hydrate or dihydrate. Darn it, the internet. Oh yeah, it's just the small patch to get the buffs in. Hydrated! Chat keeps me very healthy. Alright. So, we're gonna just hop into the single player mode just to be somewhere. Where is that? Ah, well. Come on. Yeah, yeah. Alright. So. I love my little small fry. So, the things that I would have you work on for next time, are game awareness. If you see somebody super jumping in, especially if they're behind cover, there is a shark behind that cover. Because they have to have somebody to jump to. No! I will never tell anyone just get good. That's not helpful. It's not solid advice. It's not even real advice. Also, there is no good to get. You can get better, but you can never really get good, exactly. What I mean by that is, when you play a game or practice anything, you can always become better at that thing than you were the last time you played. Even from match to match, you can always be a better player than the last time you played. You don't suck with the NZAP. Don't you worry. I have played with you before. You do just fine. That's why we have these little incremental things to work on. Things like... And that's why I'm not telling you to work on something with your main weapon. You know how to use your main weapon. What I would work on is game awareness. Noticing when people are super jumping in. Spotting where it's safe to jump. That kind of thing. That's game awareness. The second thing I would work on is remembering when to use your subs. And actually using your subs. I don't know if you've been on this stream long enough, but there was a time while I was on stream where I was like, I am playing the Crack-On roller specifically to put beacons down, and I haven't put a single beacon down. What am I doing playing like this? If I wasn't going to put beacons, I should have taken the other roller. And then I sat there and went, ah, right. So you know what we're going to work on, chat? We're going to place beacons. That's what we'll do. We can't see if map is being used from a replay. We can't see if map's being used. Yeah, you probably weren't here for it, but that was a thing that I had to work on. I remember to place beacons now most of the time, and where to put them, but I did not start out knowing how to play that. Excellent, good. Using map is a good step. So, what I would work on is game awareness, using your sub, and the other thing that I would work on is not necessarily related to the game, but I would absolutely work on toning back negative self-talk and reframing it. Whenever you find that you're going, but I suck at weapon, or, oh, I'm terrible, or what have you, there are two things to remember about that. When you're feeling like it's all your fault because you don't feel like you played very well, remember that there are 3 other people on your team. Winning and losing is always a team effort. So it is not your fault. Like I've said before, there's a difference between an excuse and a reason. Reasons are perfectly normal things that happen to people. They are things that you can use to work on. If somebody comes in and goes, my dog ate my homework, I'm gonna go, cool story, bro, but dogs don't really like paper normally. I couldn't even get the border collies to swallow a pill that I wrapped in a treat pocket, so, X to doubt. But when you come in and go, I tried really hard to do all of this homework, But, you know, I tried really hard to do all of this homework, but I just didn't understand some parts of it. Help. I don't know what to do. It was the weekend. But yeah, there's a difference between a reason and an excuse. Alternatively, I was sick. Sick in the hospital. I couldn't do my homework because I was dying. Like, that's a reason. No one is going to say, that's not an excuse for not doing your homework. And if they do, they're wrong. Like, just 100% wrong. It may not always feel like it. There are always going to be people in your life that are going to say, that's just an excuse. Those people are incorrect. When people say things like, that's just an excuse, what they're actually saying is, I just want to be mad, upset, whatever, that something that I expected to happen didn't happen. And would rather not deal with the reality of the fact that this person is another person with thoughts, feelings, and opinions. It happens especially when there's some kind of sort of social imbalance between two people. I see particularly annoying adults doing that to people. Especially to younger children or teenagers. And I see adults who have never really grown out of, like, grown into their empathy doing that to people. All it shows me when someone goes, that's just an excuse, is that they lack empathy. Especially because when you're younger, that stuff gets internalized. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong thing. I haven't played single player in a little bit. We're gonna get through this. Not hitless, but we're gonna get through deathless at least. We aren't. Don't listen to me. I will probably die somehow. Whew! I lived! Yep. That sounds about right. But yeah, the advice I normally give people in a situation like that is, as hard as it is, to try not to internalize when people say that stuff. Like, that's just an excuse, etc., etc. Because, like I said, there is a difference between those things. Welcome back! We're just hanging out here until maintenance is done. I will periodically check as I die. I saw someone do this with burst bombs only and went, what? Are you crazy? And the answer is probably they are. Okay, there we go. Whoa, hello. Hey now. The way around that is to sort of reframe your mindset. Which is effectively what I had to do. Oh no, we don't want to be up there. That's dangerous. I will say, I don't miss Splashdown in multiplayer. Zooming. Hey fellas! Good news, I'm under your gun. You can't hurt me there. It's gonna be tricky, especially if you don't have support, but I would say, oh, I almost splashed down right into the water. But I would say that the first thing to work on, especially if you want to get better at a video game, is negative self-talk. There we go. It will help immensely, because it'll help get you into the right mindset. Because mindset is everything, you know. Okay, we live here now. Up! Ow. DVD screensaver time. Mindset is everything in a game like this. Get him, small fry. Good work, little buddy. He's such a good boy. Sniper. Oh, whoops, wrong thing. That almost was very bad. Whew. Small frame multiplayer would be too busted. I would love it, but it would be too much. Too many problems. That's that. Oh, I thought I had small fry out still. Get him, little buddy. Little buddy! There we go. That's a little bit better. I should VOD for a few these Octarians. Okay. What am I doing? There we go. Whoa, okay. Oh, that did stick. Come on. Camera did not cooperate. Okay, my least favorite part of this. Bang! They should give us that. They should give us splashdown in, This part is very difficult, but after it, there is a checkpoint. There are 4 parts to After Alterna, and 2 of them are not half bad, and 1 of them is awful. Although I will say... And the last one is the Octolings. I will say I am very, frightened of video game heights sometimes. For reasons. Okay, that's that. I'm very bad at this part. And the next part. But we're gonna try it anyway. Because look how well I've come through the first part. I didn't even get hit, I think. Maybe once. Okay, we're in. Alright, we made it out. Amazing. Now to deal with the sniper. I don't normally hold Squid Surge for that because I've been messed up too many times by Squid Surging up and not quite getting the timing right. So I just tap my button. Whee! I'm very bad at lining up ink rails, but it's okay. I'm gonna be fine. Hey, it's a sniper. No! My camera! My camera did not cooperate. It's alright. We're gonna get out of here real quick. And we're gonna go check if the internet's back. It might be. Who knows? Alright. Sorry about my small fry abuse. Let's go see. Maybe it'll be done already. Sometimes it's quick. Come on, be finished. Oh, whoops. You know what? We're gonna go see what the shopkeepers have to say. Where's... There's cooler heads. Mo's got the best line. Nope, still nothing. Oh, hydrate or dihydrate also. Oh, unless maybe I just have to go straight to the lobby. Alright, let's hydrate. Alright. And stretch. Oh. Big stretch. Alright. Whew. Ooh, an unfun fact. Ho, 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 ho. Currently, in the US alone, there are 2 nuclear warheads that we don't know where they are. They're just somewheres. No one knows where they are. They got lost. And, they're just out there somewhere. They've been hanging around out there since the, since roughly the 70s. So, to be fair, they are probably not useful for anything anymore. Just because of the way nukes are designed. They probably won't work. But that's a thing. Oh, right. We should send this shell drone off. I got the orbs. I am sure I'd like to send that off. Okay. Thanks, Kelly and or Marie. Oh, I should explain that. So, when I first got playing Splatoon, a couple of my roommates joined in with me, but they started with Splatoon 3. They did not know... They didn't know anything else. So for a little while, they were mixing up which one was Callie and which one was Marie. You have to explore every part of Alterna, which means you have to step on every single tile on the maps. It does not mean you have to 100% all the levels. You literally just have to step on every tile. Yeah, super easy. Back to making this attempt. Ow! Well, we're not gonna do it hitless. Whoop! Oh, I can reach it from here. I did not know that. I've always just done it like this. Nice. Oh yes, the map does show you. Some of them are really small little slivers, so it's difficult to see them, but the map does show you. And it'll show you which ones aren't 100% complete. If you have a phone with Splatnet, it'll... Oh, okay, that was much closer than I expected and would have liked. Once again, you're not doing this hitless. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't time that correctly at all! Well, whatever. I'm under your guns now. Ho ho ho! That's what you get! Murder! Get in my death zone! That's right. Now you're dead. Terrible. Woo! Yep. No, no, we don't need them. It's fine, we don't need them. We can quit any time. Get him, small fry! Good work, little buddy! You're my favorite. Oh, I probably haven't shown you guys the small fries that I made for my friends. Whew. Hitless is insane. I've seen people do it. It's absolutely bonkers. I do not have the grind in me for hitless. I think I would die. Let's go, small fry! What a good little guy! Uh-oh. Let me just, not be out there where it's dangerous. Ah, sweet, it's here. Alright. Small fry, no! Little buddy, you're not a burst bomb at all. Oh. Every time I freak out. Hey! Rude. Camera. Please cooperate, thank you. Okay. Doing a bit better now. Now we don't splash down off of our existence. There we go. Bang! That's right! Good thing the patch is here. I have things I want to test. Like how big the Trizuka is. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's the hard part. Well, okay, that's the hard part for me, but that's my natural fear of video game heights. Ouch! Rude! Oh yeah, S3's got a patch now. The Sizzle Season patch is finally here. Finally! It only took them 60 years. Basically the entire Sizzle Season, it's fine. Okay, we stuck in it this time. Okay. Yeah! That's what he gets! Whew. And I am somehow alive. Okay. Okay. We can make this jump. And this one too. Woo! Now for my least favorite part. You'd think they're all my least favorite part. Let's ink a lot of this up before I go down there. I'm not a speedrunner. I don't care about that. Excuse me. Hello? I've died here so many times that I get scared to go down there before I've inked, like, everything. Knowing that that over there leads up to a checkpoint is very frustrating sometimes. I missed. Okay. Dang it. Okay. We know where we're going, and we're gonna have to be real quick. Catch, 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 catch me. Please catch me, I'm scared. No! Okay, I'm alive. I don't know how. Here I am, being alive. I love being alive. Aw, nerds. I have to make this jump again. That jump was so scary the first time. No! Oh, I did it! I love being alive! Here we are! Here we are alive! Okay, time to target shoot. This will be a real hassle if you're on the other controls. No, come on, come on. Okay. That worked out. We're alive. I can feel it in my ink tank. Okay. No, come on. Okay. No! Oh no! Oh, I couldn't even get back. I tried. Okay. Well. If the patch is here, great. I don't have to do this again. For a little while. Till the next patch when I'm streaming. Whew. That's better than usual. Normally when the patch comes up, I don't get as far as... Even as far as that. My goodness, that was exciting. Alright. Now back to what we were doing. Provided the internet's letting me in yet. The internet. Hello? Hi. It's me. Let me in. Oh, I might have to run out and... Yep. I love balloon section. When I got to it the first time, I got through it really quickly. I don't remember if it was first try. But after that, it was... I forget what the section after that is. I just remember the Octolings after that. And I cried a lot. Alright, I have a replay code way up here somewheres. When I thought I was still allowed to put a replay code in because I thought the internet would allow it to... would let me have it. There it is. I see it. You know what? I'm just going to pin it. There we go. I'll just pin it. Oh no! Because of the update! Well, we'll find out. And if everybody's replays are gone, or if this won't let me have the replay, that's not the end of the world. We'll just play some actual games. And then we can VOD review one of those. It's truly the only sensible thing to do. Oh! Exciting! Oh no. Well, let me unpin that. Well, dang. Yep. You know what that means? We're gonna have to play Anarchy. Game was updated. All thrilled. Yeah! Yeah, we can. We're gonna see what we've got going on. Splat zones. Perfect. Okay. To the lobby. I'm gonna make a pool if there isn't one. Let me in! Alright, the pool as always is Silly Beacon. Pro buffs! It's true! Nice! Do it! Get it! Oh yes, you will notice that there are new sub badges. I made some fun new sub badges. I did my very best. You can't really see it very well in my chat, but I've got a nice picture this time. Oh. I put all my make thing transparent skills to use. If this doesn't work, I will pop out and make this room password protected. But pro buffs, pro buffs. One moment. Val, I'm actually gonna let you in this time. Nope, I'm actually gonna let you in this time. Be ready. Wait, you can't be ready. Wait, yes you can. I can just message you in Discord. There! Haha! Just mash an X. There you go! There we go. I can't believe I'm to the point where I might actually have to start making passwords. This is wild. If any of the rest of you want in, that is fine too. Just let me know. I will make passwords appropriate so that we can get everybody in. What are we playing? Zones? Of course we are. I'm on a carbon. Try-Zuka buffs. Just in time for too many Try-Zukas. The challenge mode. Oh boy. It's time. Oh no. I'm sorry it's gone. See, I have the power of being on stream, so my replays aren't always lost. I can just go back and find a video game that go back and find matches that I played. Bah! Try-Zuka buffs! Try-Zuka buffs! Yes! Yeah, it's a good excuse to get some replays. We will play ranked for a little bit, but I know y'all wanted VOD review, and it's not your fault that Nintendo decided to wake up one morning and be like, nah, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, maybe it is time to fight. Let's go! Let's see what the new patch has brought us. The new patch has brought me Try-Zuka buffs. Zuka, Zuka, Zuka. Zuka, Zuka. I have never brought a carbon to zones, so this is gonna be really wild. Wait, what am I doing? I want to be up here. I do love enemy. What? Paired on? Haha, nice. Wait, that's a bow. I should go. They have buffs now. Yep, this is mine. I live here. Woo, delicious sodas. Can't clip me if I'm on the wall like that. Did I hear that? I thought I heard that. Dang it! No, I want this. I want this to keep it. Uh-oh. Oh, I need to just get down there and jump out. Nice! Let's go! Final section deathless? You got this. You get them, Octolings. I missed. No, that's just announcing my presence. That's not what we want to do. Rain! Uh-oh. Try-Zuka. Try-Zuka buffs! Try-Zuka buffs. I love me some Try-Zuka. I see you. Don't think I didn't see you and your friends. It didn't help. That's true. This isn't proper practice as, like, proper team practice, I wouldn't say. Just because we can't communicate in real time with one another. Let me just scoot around here. Dang it! This isn't what I wanted, and I shouldn't be down here. Back up here. Excuse me? Hello? Dang it. No! They're Trizuka! Out Trizuka by a gun I don't know Trizuka well. I'm gonna get better at it. I should have used it sooner is what I should have done. Was I still holding it? Oh well. No! Oh! The Octolings were too many. I'm not worried about this. This is with the new patch. I'm still getting used to things. I will say, I think you were the only one with cooler and you got it up quite often, which is good. Waves and missiles and splashdowns. That is not true. You do not suck at zones. Also, as I recall, you're not S rank yet. Hey, that's still more times. Look, see how we got our specials out the same number of times? Maybe. Yeah, I do. But I can close the room and make it again. I don't know how many of these people are in my chat right now. Let me close it. Dang it! But yeah. Vel, I don't believe you're S rank yet. You are facing down against S rank people when you're in here. Because I'm S rank. And that's just the way the match system works. No, you don't have to leave. You can stick in. You finally got in here. You are staying in here. I am not saying, oh no, you're not S rank, you shouldn't be here. I am saying, oh no, oh, don't worry, these people are all S rank. They have been grinding the game for, like, S rank at least. They've been grinding the game. So don't worry. That was not what I wanted to do, and that definitely isn't what I wanted. I don't like all these bombs. This is unacceptable treatment of me. Come back here! Come back here so I can kill you! Thank you! Ah, okay. I see. Oh, good ending for special over there. Whoop! Hate that. I see you, friend. Ah! Brush! Secret brush! Drinks! Oh, if only I could get the drinks! Uh-oh. Oh no! Brush! My aim was ever so slightly off. Oh, Carbon, I wish I was better at you. Oh, boy. Ouch. Nope, we hate that. Yeah, there was no getting out of that. I should have jumped earlier. Pool's name is Silly Beacon with a K. I normally pin that message, and I probably didn't. Oh no! That's the one. After the channel mascot, the silliest of beacons. Woo! I love S1QR! This isn't what I meant to be doing at all. I think I've suddenly determined I'm just messing around. Whoops. What? I felt that! I felt that hit them! I felt my burst bomb come into contact with an enemy and was like, it's fine and normal. Normal and fine. Why am I going down here when I could be going around the other way? Oops. Get out of here, blah blah blah. That's what you get! I've suddenly worked out how to use this weapon. Nice. Nice work. Good. Uh-oh. Okay, there's actual ink down here. Dang it! Suddenly remembered how to use my weapon. I'm so glad. That Trizuka shot that got 2 of them. Hey, that happens all the time. Don't worry about it. That is another thing I will say. You do not need to quit the NZAP. Although... Don't worry about that. Although I'd say, this is a fine time. Here, let me remake the room real quick. This is a fine time. There we go. There you go. This is a fine time to say, it's not the end of the world. Like, I only got my special out once. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I don't know how to use carbon either. I'm a crack-on main. Sub-weapon? Never heard of it. Alright. I will make a passcode in a hot second. Well, you see, we're 3 rollers because, I don't know, actually. Flingza and Big Swig are gonna be real funny, though. So, I will say that there is a thing where, there's a thing that happens sometimes where once you get good enough at something, once you get good enough at something like an NZAP or what have you, you start to see the mistakes that you're making, but you don't necessarily have the skill to overcome those mistakes just yet. The same thing happens in art. Like, when I'm drawing, or when I'm doing crochet, which is my chosen art, when I'm doing crochet, sometimes I'll be like, oh wow, that person did a thing that looks really, really cool. I want to try to do that. I'll try to do that and mess it up spectacularly. Because I'm looking at it going, oh, I see every single stitch I missed. Whereas everyone else is just like, that's a really nice sweater. What a cute sweater. And I'm like, I missed like 17 stitches. It's terrible. It's the worst. They can't see that. Oh, I'm willing to bet everyone in my channel, especially playing Splatoon, has some kind of artistry to the... Oh, no. We're facing down a team. Don't you worry. We're gonna be fine. I want to climb up the wall I like to climb up. Nice. No, that's not how we flank in there. That's not a flank if you die! They know where I am. How do I get to you? Hey, come on out, friends! Let me get back behind cover a little bit. It is once again not a flank if you die! Keep doing that, I guess. No! I've crocheted for a long, long time. Like, probably longer than some of you have been alive, I will say. I'm just gonna see if I can stay up here. Nice, alright. You are too far into the enemy base! Get on out! Beacons! Unacceptable! That's only okay when I do it. Nice. Nice. I have Zuka. Got somebody! Most people don't think that they're... I will tell you a secret. It's a terrible secret. Most people don't think that they're good at things. Oh no, the super chump! Ah! Everyone is not doing better than you. I can't play a shooter to save my life. I promise, I don't know how to play a shooter. Hey! Ah, you enemy team, get down! The NZAP isn't easy, that's why. The easiest shooter to play in this game right now is the Splash-O-Matic. It has a very straight shot. Get out! Get out of my base! Dang it! The NZAP is different now, a little bit. It's got a straight enough shot. I wouldn't say you need to switch. Pfft, don't worry about it. Support weapons are very difficult, because you have to know where to put your support. If you're on sticks... You know what? You know what? That's not true at all. You can absolutely learn. Also, you're on Glugas. I don't expect anything out of this. Ooh, ooh, hop in. Hop in, Val. There's space! You can do it! Maybe I can unready up. Bring Red Zap. Give that a try. Oh, alright. Dynamo. Oh no. Come on in. Wait, there. I'm gonna set a password for this next time I do this. That's the thing to do. I've just never been in a position where I needed to. It's weird. Oh, no worries. Come on in, Val. Oh, I getcha, I getcha. In that case, then, take your time. If you're not having fun playing a video game, it's okay to put it down for a little while. That's normal. Come back when you're having a good time. Alright. If you're playing on sticks too, there's other weapons that... Like, I'm not saying you should change weapons or that you have to. You don't. You can play whatever you want. If you're playing on sticks, though, I do find that buckets tended to do me very well on sticks. And roller, despite the fact that it needs to aim, also tended to do quite well on sticks for me. Yeah, let's go. Got people to do murder onto. Yes, ink for the ink god and cuddle bones for the cuddle throne. Yes, murder. Oh, we're gonna be full gremlin mode today. Ho ho ho. You don't have to. I like your delicious fizzy drinks. But like I said, the thing to work on is game awareness. And just in general, being aware of where other players are. Which you are aware of where your team is, which is good. And getting out of the old, I will sometimes call it WM1. You'll hear it called walk and shoot from time to time. Oh. There we go. There's a good little X-Flow. Dang it! I would love the devs to add main power up. The chaos. The absolute chaos. Come back here! Bucket! Dang it! I shouldn't have pursued that. I forgot what my weapon was. I'm gonna stick on my regular weapon. I am on a quest to 5-star all these rollers, but I'm gonna stick on my regular weapon in a second. No! Get out of here, Bucket! Out-rollered! Oh! Oh my! Oh my heart! Alright, we got this. Oh no! Alright, I'm gonna stick on my regular kit that I use for zones, which is a regular roller. You don't have to apologize. You still put out your delicious drinks. I bet you put them out quite often. I also saw you sticking back to be an anchor, which was a good rotation. A good rotation of your priorities. I don't know if it's that. Look at that, 0 and 4. Oh, yeah, Glugas are too slow to be. They're supposed to make up for it with power, but they just don't. Like, they have the same problem that I think that the Dynamo has. I'll put on my regular splat roller. They have the same problem that the Dynamo has, where they're slow and they have overwhelming power, but their power is questionable sometimes, and they're too slow for that. Yeah. And I do like seeing a Hydra around. Alright. Ah, T-Tech. Interesting. T-Tech does play very similarly to your weapon. You're just also going to have Triple Ink Strike instead. Bloop. Alright, I got the feel for myself again. Heh. Alright. At some point, I will play a game on NZAP and show you exactly how difficult I find shooters. And the answer is very. I am no more a shooter than, like, say, I am no more a shooter than, say, I don't know. Oh, I was close enough to that? Shoot! Not paying attention at all. Okay, jumping in. Get out of here, Lobert! You too. Aw, dang it. That's me pushing my luck. I should have left as soon as I saw that lobber was done. But I thought I could make it! And I'm not on a carbon. Uh-oh. They can see me perfectly well. Okay, okay. Ah, dang it. I got my shield up just as I was in the air. Okay. Still, we have control of the zone, which is good. That's a good start. Oh no, look out! Nice. Dang it! I had my shield still. I was trying to press the button. How dare I be in the air like that? Oh, this is such a hard map to push out of. My goodness gracious. What am I doing up out in the open? Let's try this again. Okay. Oh, hello. What's that? Danger, I see. Nice. I got shield up. But we need to push zone. Nice! Thank you. Thank you all for putting ink here for me. Drop! Come down! That's right! That's what we love to see. Come on in! You know there's a roller sharking here. You know full well I'm right here. They did. The things that happen to that's safer than I thought to jump to. Nice work. No! Dang it! I know, right? It's always raining when you least want it to. Jumping in. Good job getting him. Oh, let me just pop behind cover here. That's some good defensive aim. Never mind. They don't get to live. Look at that one there. GG's. I'm also glad rain is viable. We did it. Let's go. Yeah. Ah, good enough. I assumed you had stealth super jump. I will often sneak back in undercover if somebody's jumping to me anyway, just because it's nice to have. You got all gold because you did a good job. That's what you get. Ooh. I did like that though. Like that thing will just take the whole zone in one swing. Well, two. I really like Big Swig Express. Regular Big Swig might be viable now too because it's got, even though it's got Angle Shooter's starting to become decent-ish. Or no, is it the Express that has Angle Shooter? Oh yeah, it is. The other one's Splash Wall and Ink Vac. Right, right. I'm onto my nonsense now. Yeah, plus the object damage. No crabs in this house. Is that the same team? I think that's the same team. No crabs in this home. Not that there are any crabs to be in this home, but no crabs in this home. Okay. Okay, I see that there. Let me just scoot-a-loot over here. Hey, friend. Nope. I felt that! Why won't any of you die? If you're under my roller, you should be dead. That's just how it is. Yeah, you're right. Oh, I miss S1 rollers. We'll never be that good ever again. We were too powerful. Whoa! Here I was trying to check my corners and they'd already come around. Oh no. I don't have to stay here. I can leave. There is no law that says I need to stay here. If they don't notice me doing it, it's fine. If they notice me doing it. Ah, dang it! Heck! I I sneaked in pretty good, though. I'm quite pleased with that trick. Hopefully it's got them away. Oh, I didn't stop for drinks. Ah, dang it. They know that I'm going to pull this stunt, right? Like, they have to know. Oh, no! Oh, I couldn't quite get it done! Oh, no. Why was that kind of working? That is not your fault. That is no one's fault but my own inability to communicate sometimes. I didn't kill anybody. That's not what my roller is for. Like, not killing? That's not what I know. That's not how I understand doing things. Oh yeah. This is a lot easier if you're on VC and can make callouts and stuff. I do have a channel in my Discord that's just for that, but I don't normally use it. Use it a little when I'm on stream sometimes. But that just means I need to remember to use things like this way and booyah and ouch. I will say, I use ouch to communicate that I've just been splatted by somebody and that they are still alive. This is also the same team we literally just faced. Oh, yeah, I can't type, but !socials will get you all of that. Get out of here! No shooters! None! Not allowed! Why are you not dead? I hit you twice. Object permanence is hard for squids! Me self-included. I am jumping out and jumping back in. Ah, dang it, they were already falling before I got it. Oh, that's fine. I've had people who are S+ whatever before in my chat, in my room. If I'm gonna hit S+, I will eventually... Oh no! Oh, I missed! If I'm gonna hit S+ eventually, I'm gonna have to get used to it. Very determined. Where are you? There you are! Dang it! I didn't need to take that fight. I should have been taking the fight to zone. Or sneaking around the edge like I did last time. That's okay. What? Amazing. Aw. I saw they'd lost control. I'm sure one of you snuck around. To be fair, this is exactly the same team we faced last time. Oh, yeah, that's fair. But yeah, that should have the silly beacon in there, which is the Discord server. It's still fairly new. There's not a ton of stuff going on. But it's there, present, and accounted for, and all that. I think Chad asked me if I had one night, and I was like, you can just make those? Despite the fact that I have a couple of friends who stream and help me get set up. And also have that. Oh. Well, you know what? When you're not having fun playing a game, you don't have to. That's the secret. I'll put the skeleton meme that changed my life in the memes channel later. But it amounts to, if it sucks, hit the bricks. You don't like it? You can leave. Nice! Sneaked in. Ho ho! Actually, while this thing is matching us, let me go find if it sucks hit the bricks. It's my favorite thing. Just walk out. You can leave. That's a decent quality of it. Yeah, that's a decent quality of it. I love that skeleton, man. The names we have! Dot, 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 dot. Tim? Alright, up we go. I was absolutely throwing a burst bomb, and that was a mistake on their part. I'm grateful for it. Oh dear. Hello! Hello! I shouldn't have pushed up there. That last one was me being greedy. Beacons! Unacceptable. Beacons are only okay when I do it. Alright, let me ink up the special just a little bit. Nice. Nice work with the Kraken. I need to leave and not be there. Excellent, excellent. That's not where I wanted to be either. Glad I escaped, but, like, by rights I should not have. Right, their base is right there! Oh, I'm silly today. But not in, like, the silliest way. Okay, there we go. We're better now. Where you going? Where you going, shooter friend? Oh no! Okay, good. Question those bulls. Ah, dang it! We got questionable behavior. It's okay. It's okay not to have fun. Like, and to set the game aside. It is meant to be a fun, silly, shenanigans time. I am point sensed, the worst kind of sensed! This is terrible, an unacceptable treatment of me, who should never be point sensed. Spider's George, who... No! No, no, no! How dare! Gosh darn it, doolies! Alright. I'm gonna go one more game. And then I'm gonna let me see if I can get my mouth to work. I'm gonna go one more game. Put your VOD review, put your code in. We'll go over it as best I can. It had just never occurred to me that you could. Because I never needed one. And then all of a sudden, I definitely did. We all miss K-Shot deep in our hearts. I miss S1 Roller, and they'll never give it back to me. It was too good. Suction Bomb and Killer Whale. They'll never give it back. Would that be good in this game? And this the way the game is? Probably not, but I still want it. We all miss K-Shot, though. Okay, I admit, I miss Baller a little bit. Like, I love having the Kraken, but I do miss Baller just a little bit. I loved having that explosion. It was very silly. Ah, K-Shot main! Yeah. That has a lot of transferable skills for the T-Tech, as far as I understand it. That said, I do not have what you call shooter experience, because I just don't. I can make shooters happen sometimes. Where are ya? Oh no, 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 I've been seen. Get out. Got the paintbrush! I miss spamming missiles. I always miss spamming missiles, and no one can stop me. Alright, let's see. Excellent. Let me just scoot around here. Oh, sweet! A vacuum. I love a vacuum. Ah, dang it! Why must I suffer these injustices? Oh no, that's a slider. Where are you? Dang it! I am point sense the worst kind of sense. I'm leaving. You can't stop me. No, no, no! Oh! I don't have QSJ on! I bet you I don't! Okay. Ho ho ho! Hee hee hee! I get shield. I don't know how much it's gonna help, but I got it. Okay, that's you. I need to get out of the way, and I can't. Okay. No! It was point sense, the worst kind of sensed! That's true. I mean, technically you can double as an anchor on any map, if you absolutely have to. That's just a thing that happens. Just gonna follow this over here and see what we got! An arrow spray? How dare! I see you. Just as I got my shot! Oh! Have fun at the Barbie movie! I have not seen it, but I already know that it's a wild ride from start to finish. Okay. Got him! Nice. Follow that. See what they decide to do. Where are you gonna put that, huh? Where are you guys coming in from? Oh! I should have stayed quiet for a hot second. Nice. Uh-oh. Mind that. Nice. Okay, there we go. No! I did not manage to cancel that reef slider. I thought I had. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes that's just how it is. Okay. Nice. I see you. Oh no, they're behind me. Okay. Let's go. Oh! I didn't realize they were looking at me. In that they weren't actually looking at me, but I just didn't catch. Okay, we got this. Wait. Paintbrush. Oh no! Yeah. It is. This is a good one to review. I know. Nice! Well, helpful. Good work, multiplayer modes. Way to actually update. I will review that one. I am going to get the other one first. Poor Yair Sierra has been trying so hard to get a replay code to work. Alright, we're going to do this. Oh, yeah. And we shall. Okay. D6. Okay. Oh, that's okay. It doesn't have to be your best game. Source, I've played some games. Did you just see me play zones? I made some decisions. They were not correct. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's go. Ooh, Mahi. Shot buffs, shot buffs. Oh, I didn't actually check. I will check very quickly what's in the rotation. Clams! Ah, my beautiful baby boys. They hate me and want me to be sad. Let's take a look at what we got here. Rainmaker! Yeah, clams on Mahi. I know what you're thinking. Isn't Mahi too small a map to play clams on? The answer is yes. The answer is absolutely. Rainmaker, honestly, anything on Mahi is a little bit problematic. Let's see what we got. T-Tech. I'm going to actually analyze the weapon comps today. T-Tech, double T-Tech, the Splatana Stamper, and the Forge Pro, and then they've got Dapple's Ghoul Tuber and Luna and the regular Splat Roller! Oh, my favorite one. Double T-Tech can make it work. I feel like double T-Tech, if one of them knows that they should be, well, there's a lot of killing power over here, and on the other team there's a lot of really weirdly concentrated killing power, but not a lot of ink. If I came up into this and I was that Splat Roller, I'd be looking at the other team going, oh no. Yep. Let's see what we got here. Ah, taking the flank round immediately. Oh, just to get ink up. Going on in mid. Nice. Yep. Yeah, that roller is not going to be a good time. I will say that it looked like a case of make a decision or don't. And when you don't, you die. I will presume that what happened is you got scared back by the roller. Swimming forward into that isn't the right choice either, really. But by the point you saw the roller flicking at you, you had to either swim back or try to shoot at them. Both wasn't really an option. It looked like a little bit of waffling. Yeah. We'll take a look. Because I don't think so. I will also say I probably would have pushed the Rainmaker sooner. Before the enemy team had started to respawn. Yeah, it wasn't full charge. Before the enemy team had started to respawn, I would have pushed a little bit sooner. Also, if you're on motion controls, don't forget to keep your aim up a little bit. Just to get the extra distance. Especially if you're on the Rainmaker. Let me get the nav bar out again. Pop back a few seconds. Now we wait. Yeah, okay. So you guys pop the shield. They're 2 down. I would have grabbed for the rain immediately and let your friend handle that. I know you need to get kills. Or rather, you probably need to get kills. I didn't look at your gear. But I would have started in before they started respawning. I know the Rainmaker's slow. But I think you could have gotten away with it. Actually, I should ask, is this the point sensor opening gambit build? Or are you running something else on this? Yeah. How many of them were there? Because I saw 3. And I've absolutely popped Booyah before because I panicked. I don't think that was a panic pop. But it was a bit late. Yeah, I think I saw 3 because I saw at least 1 sniper. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, there's the sniper. One, 2, and a torp? Yeah, that's 3. Oh, okay. Oh, no, it is 2. It has to be 2. There's only 2 up. Ah! Wow, okay. If you were gonna pop Booyah, it had to be sooner than that. I know that you know that probably, but... let's take a quick look here. So, you get Booyah here. There's another thing, too, that I would have done. You get Booyah here, I would have popped it. As soon as I got it. I will say, there's one more thing that we could do here. It's gonna depend on your ink tank, though. See... Maybe I need to go back just a little bit to see it proper. Let's go back just a little bit. Whoops. So the Rainmaker's out of the shield. You know that they're gonna go for the Rainmaker. It's time to scare them off. You know the direction that they have to go. So you know the direction that they have to go because they're not going to come at you because you're shooting. If you drop a suction bomb in their path, but forward, they can't go up that ramp. Or they can, but they'll just explode. And that probably would have kept them away from check. Let me take a look at that from their perspective, actually. No, there we are. I think it was the Luna that had it. Let's go take a look. Because I think the Luna's the one that picked it up. I did not look. Yeah, the Luna's the one that picked it up. It would have been a waste of shield. On that Luna, it would have been a waste of the roller shield if they hadn't made it up the ramp. So if you pop a suction bomb down there, you'll do a lot better. Why wouldn't it let me have camera when I'm just doing this? There you go. There you are. No. Okay. Let me run that back a little bit. Yeah. Seconds count. Even split seconds count. Which is why I would have popped that booyah as soon as I got it. I will say, you've got to make sure that you have a place for your booyah to be. But, at the same time, this is a bit dangerous to pop. Nice spotting that flank, though. That was good. Even if you didn't get them, you did still keep them from getting in where they wanted to be. It was good spotting on that. I would say that was the right thing to do. It was just a mechanical outplay because dualies are like that sometimes. What? That did scare the dualies out of the base. What's going on with your team right now? Because you are very far away from your team right now. Let's see where they're at. Though you are doing well at staying alive, you are very far from their team. Where are we now? Okay, I see where we are now. Dualies, how dare you? I actually want the overhead. Yeah, okay, you've got one on the objective. Huh. Let's see. I will also say Rainmaker is one of my weakest modes. Let's move that up a bit so we don't keep seeing that. Okay, yeah, your team's over there. I would also say I might have popped Booyah just a split second faster. And depending on where... Or saved it. I'd say either pop it a split second faster or save it for this, for the defense. Because you know when you're 2 down and they're, what were they, 3 up? I feel like they were 3 up. I'm gonna go check. I don't know, 4 and 4. Let's see. Let's see something interesting. I want to see if that dualies had another... Now, this is not going to work on a dualies, I think. But... because they can just roll. But on any other weapon, you want to predict the direction that you think that they'll go. Especially if you're throwing down a booyah or something like that that's good at area and all that. It's important to predict the direction that you think they're going to go to. Now, we know where this dualies went. If you were going to predict this, though, or if you were going to go somewhere faced with a booyah, where would you go in this situation? Knowing the objective is over there, knowing where you are. And that's what you should do with booyahs. With this one, throwing it behind to force them into your space, when you're faced with Adapples, isn't necessarily what I'd want to do. I'd want to force Adapples out of my space, because they're right short range. They're not going to hit you. And you're on a Forge Pro. You are still going to be able to hit them. It won't be perfect, but you will still be able to, like, get them. I'd want to force them out. I know they had plenty of ink back there to swim into, and they had a sort of an escape route over here that only works for Dapples because they can roll. I don't know why the water's not paused. Water physics is just like that. The game doesn't stop water. It's never just stopped water. Ah, Luna Blaster, you're off on adventures. I'd have put a bomb down here. While they were trying to come up the ramp, I'd have put a bomb either on the ramp or over on the side coming up to it, because you can see the roller coming in. Scootin'. So, you can see the Rainmaker, and you can see the roller and stuff. Yeah. Defending the ramp is a good idea. Your suction bomb is a little friend. That's true. That's true of Zipcaster. Your suction bomb is a good little friend. I treat suction bomb as this little guy. He's just a little guy. A little sidekick. Sometimes when I need help defending an area, I can go, hey, you, little guy, get him! Boom. And put my little friend in an area. He won't live. But that's okay. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Doing something like that would have bought you a little bit more time here. And also prevented that roller from coming in along the side. And having played a roller, because I've played roller for some time, I will tell you that what that roller is doing is looking for right angles. They're trying to find off angles that you're not looking at, so that they can either hit you or scare you away from their friends with guns. Because their friends with guns will probably still be able to reach you. Or they can scare you into something like this Rainmaker shot. Because they know what they are. Big ol' knife. I actually want to look at that roller's perspective. I want to see what they were doing. Where are you, roller? Where? Yep, there's Hamburger. Yep, using their cover, looking for right angles. If there had been a suction bomb there, they would not have come that way, because they wouldn't have been able to. Getting a little over aggro, as they do. As a roller is wont to do. We can't help it. I'll see you when you get back. Where are you? There you are. Nice! We love a good wipeout. Ooh, the torp. Okay. Oh, going for the flank! That is a case where I don't think I would have been sharking. I think I would have rather have been standing up and firing. Oh, I'm sorry you're sleepy. Wait. I want... There we go. My hands don't work. Let's see if that's it. This should be it. Yeah. This is a case where I feel like you'd want to have been standing up and shooting, because your team was doing that too. You could have got a flank off the two of them up there, one of you coming in through, and if you'd been shooting, you might have cut off the roller's line of approach. I know that you didn't know that there was a roller there, because you couldn't have. But that said, there's a lot of enemy ink there. That's when defensive inking comes into play. Like, there's enough enemy ink there. I get why you would want to stay back and sort of like... Ah, that's good. Using the suction bomb to break the shield like that. So, I'm not sure why you took the flank there. I will say, it's not a decision I would have made, but... I'm curious what the thought process was here. Just to come up around... I suppose I can kind of see it, but with the Rainmaker open like that... I suppose you'd already committed. It did kinda... sorta work out. Oh, that was a delight! Oh, I saw that happening. Neither of you had your aim on at all, but that was great. Reminds me of the Bandit Moa dance. That fight was both of you being like, I'm gonna, like, sinking all of your cost into that. I'm just gonna say, it looks like you felt like you couldn't leave, and like the sniper felt they couldn't either. Let's go back a second. That was great. Taking this flank, I maintain, is a little weird, especially since your team seems to be weirdly trying to back up. This fight is... What is happening behind you? Okay. I do notice that you spend a lot of time sharking to trying... Is that you trying to make a decision about what to do? Because it looks a lot like that's what's happening there. It looks a lot like what's happening there is that you're trying to make a decision and just can't come up with one. Yeah. So the trick to that, to combating that, is just do a thing. I would also say, once again, keep your camera up. You are a shooter, you want your camera to be a little closer to eye level. It gives you more information about the area around you that you have so that you can use it. And it also means that you can actually get longer shots than you otherwise normally would. Did that booyah... Yes, better making a decision than none. Even if it's the wrong one. Did that booyah bomb have a target, and was the target of that booyah bomb the Rainmaker? And then when the Rainmaker went down, you had to figure out what to do with it. Is that what happened there? Where is this? Ah, okay. So... Where is it? Oh, I'm way too far back. Okay. Oh, Luna Blaster. What was the target of this booyah bomb? If there was one. If there wasn't and it was just for paint or whatever, that's fine too. I'm just curious to know. Like... Oh, yeah, I get you. I admit I might have thrown it a little further forward, but I think you were going for the... Let me get my mouth on straight. There we go. I think what you were doing was going for to cut the sniper in that path. Which, you know what? Works out. That poor roller. I hate when people do that to me. Yep. In a case like this, where you know that you're alive and you're the only one, yeah, I think I'd have jumped out, especially where you can see the Rainmaker. Out of the corner of your eye, you can see it going. I get wanting to fight these folks over here and needing to fight these folks over here, but don't forget that you can always jump back to base. You don't have to run. I suppose inking up this back here is alright, especially if you're inking for special, but I absolutely would have jumped back to base by then. Because then I can get myself between them and the pedestal. That's true. Let's see. Let's take a look and see if that was viable. Let's see where the Rainmaker was. What their view of this was. Where are you, Rainmaker? Rainmaker, Rainmaker. Rainmaker, Rainmaker, make me a rain. There we go. I'm a little bit too far forward. Yeah, it was on check and it traveled all the way across here. So let's see what we've got. This might be the last VOD review I do tonight. Just because I normally only do 1 or 2 if I do them, and my brain is sometimes a mashed potato. I will say, on the T-Tex part, that was a good use of the splat bomb, trying to get it to block the checkpoint. Would have been a lot better if they'd lived, but it was still a decent use of splat bomb. Now let's see. Oh yeah, I see the Splatana trying to flank around the edge there. Alright. Let's go back here. We're back a little bit far, but that's fine. Let's see where we're at now. Video game, hello? So weird today. Did that get any of them? No, they backed up. As they are wont to do. There's the Stamper coming around the edge. Nice stop. Would have been better. Once again, would have been better if you'd lived, but it was still a stop, and honestly, when they're that close, good enough. Nice. I see your team's taking the lead. So, did you spot that they'd gone down? And hang back on account of that? And or were you inking for special? Because that seems like... Yeah. Don't be afraid to have your little buddy do that for you. This is something that I learned on the exactly one shooter I ever learned how to play, which is an arrow spray. Don't at me. Is that sometimes your best friend is your sub-weapon, and it can do the job for you. Busting out your sub-weapon here would have given you a little bit of passive ink, and it would have let you run in and deal with the enemy team, and support your own team. Oh. Yikes. Oh no, I've been added! Aerospray's the only gun I know. The only gun I know well. Alright, let me scoot back here just a little bit. Oh no! Twitter's gonna get on my case. But yeah, don't forget to throw your little buddy occasionally, like... All sub-weapons are now called Little Buddy, regardless of what they are. Except Angle Shooter, I do not make the rules. Ooh, that's that blaster. Oh no. They are making an interesting choice. I am very curious to know. Let me... Dang it. That was close. I'm also very curious to know exactly what they thought they were doing. I want to see that Rainmaker. Let me in. I did see the path they painted to the right, but I'm really curious about what they were thinking. Let's go. Ah, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Alright. Let's take a look at the Rainmaker over here. Rainmaker is on an adventure. I am interested in why they didn't... I guess I kind of see why they didn't push forward in the way that they should have. The Rainmaker could have gotten... They could have gotten in. They just needed to push a little bit differently than they did. In a slightly straighter line. They really could have taken advantage of the shield. Nice! I'm proud of your 480p. I would say what to work on is remember your sub-weapon. Especially where your sub-weapon is the suction bomb, remember that it's there. I'm sorry you have to live in the middle of nowhere. If it makes you feel better, I also used to live in the middle of nowhere. We literally had to walk out of the woods a little ways to go hunting. Because cottage country was close enough that we couldn't have, couldn't even have hunting bows out. But yeah, I'd say work on your sub-weapon. And work on making decisions faster. They don't have to be right. Just make a decision. If you find yourself sort of like waffling back and forth, don't! Even if it's wrong, even if it gets you killed, do the thing. This game moves very, very quickly. This is true as well. I also like to run off and flank wherever I dang well please. Which gets me killed all the time. I do not necessarily have the mechanical skill to keep up with that. But that'll come with not sort of waffling around. So yeah, work on game awareness in that know where your team is. Use your subs, especially since yours is a zoner. And I said a more different thing. Oh, right. Nope, I lost it again. Oh, right, hydrate or dihydrate, I see. That's true. Alright, hydrated. And we stretch. That fight against the GooTuber once again reminds me of the Bandit Moa dance from a different game that I play called Guild Wars 2. So, bandits are hostile, and Moas are neutral creatures, which means that if you attack them, they will target you, but otherwise leave you alone. And the thing about their targeting is that bandits want to run in close to you so that they can shank you with their knives, and Moas want to be a little far away from you so that they can scream their scream, but the distance that they want to be at to hit you and the time in between their attacks is such that a bandit will run at a Moa while the Moa is running by the bandit, and they just do a beautiful waltz and never hit each other, ever. Oil. Stretch. I will. It's in Brisbane Wildlands most of the time. I'll see if I can find some. I'll see if I can find some doing the silly dance. Although, next time I'm on stream for Guild Wars 2, which is tomorrow, I'm going to try once again to get into the Flame Legion dungeon. I really want in. I've got a couple of friends roped into it, potentially. So you'll get to see angry cats. And an angrier human. Alright. So, for the end of the night, Clam Blitz! It's clams! Yeah, of course. I will wait for the stream delay to actually kick in. People love playing clams. Who are we kidding here? Actually, I'm on the wrong thing for clams. Maybe. What have we got? Mahi and Mako? No, this'll do. Chat made me play clams one night while I was like, oh, series is gonna be so tough because it's Rainmaker or something. And then I went, oh, but it's clams. And then chat was like, just play clams. And I went, but I don't want to play clams. Nobody likes clams. And anyway, I used to play rugby, so apparently it turns out I really like clams. There's less damaged knees. Virtually speaking. Oh, maybe I should have put on carbon for this, but it's fine, it's fine. I'll just use the shield to guard the basket, as you do. I will also say, since I've already finished VOD reviewing for the night... oh, that's me. I have to press the button. Since I finished VOD reviewing for the evening, take my advice with a grain of salt. I can notice things that I would notice in myself, in you. If you want proper advice from people who play your weapon, or to see people who are playing in, like, tournament settings and stuff like that who play your weapon, you want either Metafy, where you can get coaching, or you want Sendo.Inc's video feature, where you can search by weapon and by, or by player, or what have you, so you can see you can see footage of people doing the thing. Oh, I actually want to pick up clams now. Ho ho, this is insane! They are just gonna kill me if I stay here. Why am I staying here? I don't need to stay here. There's no law. If it sucks, hit the bricks! Oh boy, the buffs to this... The buffs to this thing! What am I doing up here with none of this? Hello! Hey, backliners! Goodbye, backliners! Let's get some clams up in here. Ah, shoot. See, what I'd intended to do was run around and flank, but they were already down. Okay. I'm gonna know right where I am. Where are they? Okay, good. Ooh. Ah, dang it! Missiles! No! Oh, I thought I'd whipped around fast enough, but not quite. That GooTuber was ready to go. No, no, unacceptable. This is only okay when I do it. Get out of here! Dang it! I shouldn't have dropped. I dropped way too soon. But that's okay. Clams is so silly. Forgot how to play the video game for a second. Don't worry, I'll get better. Y'all, remember how I said forgot how to play the video game? Don't worry, I'll get better. Well, I've forgotten how to play the video game apparently. Oh, nice. That is good work on their part. No, no. Okay, I did get them, but where are they? Where are they with those clams? Nice. No clams for the enemy team. Now! Dang it! So one of the things that I forget to do quite often is be between the objective and everyone else. They chucked a clam in, because I wasn't watching the clam stand. Yeah. I was watching the mound, and I turned to go deal with the GooTuber. And then I didn't turn back fast enough to see the splatter shot coming in. That's okay. I will also say this is another good example of how mindset works. I don't mind trying. I will let you into VC next Sploon stream if you want. I don't usually use it on stream, but I do have a thing that's all set up so that people can actually hear. Thanks for the lurk! Always gotta have people. That's true. And it is nice. You will see that even if there's a single person in VC, it immediately makes everything work a lot better. The reason for that is because you don't have to be in VC. No one has to be in VC. I have the option available if people want it. Alright. Why would they do this? Why would they do this to themselves? Okay. Oh wait, no! What am I doing? They can see the power clam. Oh my gosh. Also, my team was elsewhere at the time. Nice, nice, nice. There we go. Hey, Jet. Hello. Dang it. I thought I could get them better. But spawn armor, because it's Mahi. They're 2 feet from spawn. Nice. Nice work. Nice. Okay, okay. Oh no, we need 1 clam! Let's go! Nice! That's what we like to see. You did! Did you throw the winning clam? I bet you did. Aw. Still, you did great. Fist bumps all around. There we go. You did! That game was so short, I didn't get to have my special. So short. Let's go, clams. Mm-hmm. You did good. Using bombs. Mahi's too small for me to pull out my beacons, but you did the thing. Yeah. And look, see? Like I said, even if it's let's try that again. Even if it's just a little later in the day, you can always be a better player than you were the last match you played. That is unfortunate. Oh dear. Is that? Yeah, there they are, hitting their fall-off shots. No! 4 Hydras! Never mind! Oh, they whiffed it! They're not getting it back. Nice. Nice! Let's go. Oh! Crying out loud. No! I thought I had a power clam. I know you all know that I thought I had a power clam. That's what it being quarter to 12 will do to a person. Ah, dear. Wait, no, I know they can see me do that. Does that Hydra know I'm here? They didn't! From the top rope! Oh, they definitely know that I'm here. Stop committing Hydra crimes! Oh no. I chased them around when I really shouldn't have. Stop committing Hydra crimes, that's only okay when Devi does it. Ah! Oh, I couldn't quite turn around to hit that. Not my worst nightmare exactly, but it's pretty bad. My worst nightmare is 3 E-leaders and a T-Tech. Alright. They are still charging? Come on up, friends. Oh no. Ah, dang it! I'm forced out of position! Okay. Oh no! I see you up there. I'm coming. Even if I have to body block, I'm coming. Whoops. Mistakes were made. This is wild. I love this terrible meme team. It's very silly indeed. Did they break our barrier? Yeah, they did. They actually hit it this time. They were whiffing it so much, I just didn't think they would actually hit. For crying out loud. Nice. Well, let's capitalize on that. Gotcha! No! Ah, just the tiniest bit under my feet. Oh. Val, you're on your own. Doing really well on your own. Nice work. Shoot. I realized they were charged and jumped out. Oh yeah, the comm is a meme comp. Like, this is obviously at least a partial team working together, and definitely almost probably a whole team. Because there's no way that Nintendo would put 4 Hydras on a team by them like this. This would be silly. I say that, but you know, I've seen some things. No! Ah, that's a booyah. Oh, hello. Oh boy, they had a friend. Nice. That is the pity, which I am not picking up. We'll need that for later. It's a special tool that will help us later. Uh-oh. I've been discovered. See you. What? But my shield. Ah, well. That happens. This is wild. 4 hydras. Oh dear. I wasn't quite behind cover enough. And I should have known that the crossfire would get me, but that's okay. Run speed. That's why I saved their pity. Oof. Wait, why did that trigger if our basket was... Well, never mind. Yeah, it happens sometimes. There were 4 hydras. That's what happened to us. 4 hydras and me on a gun that has no range because it's a knife. A really big knife. I got stabbing to do with my ginormous knife. Chop, chop, chop. Alright. Let's go again. For shenanigans. For nonsense. And let me grab, if it sucks, hit the bricks. You all need to see Just Walk Out. Where's my memes channel? There! If it sucks, hit the bricks! Cops, if you're quick, is my favorite one. Yeah, of all the things on Mahi, honestly, Zones is the only one that's even, like, remotely viable, I think. But Rainmaker is okay. TC on Mahi is absolutely ridiculous, y'all. What am I doing? Being silly, indeed. I can see what these people have. I shouldn't be up here. Bye. Thank you for the suction bomb. It gave me the cover I needed to do this. Alright, come on up, kids. No! I gave up stealth too soon. Got him! Nice. I saw you come up in behind him. Nice work! No! Or I stopped to kill instead of actually doing something with that power clam. Oops. Okay, where are these nerds? Nice work. Nice. Do any of us have a power clam? No, we don't. There you go. No! Dang it. I dropped when I shouldn't have. I had advantage. Ah, no. I saw those miss, but that's okay. Nice job staying alive. I see them in their power clam. No, I didn't make it. Shoot. Sometimes I can make it up with a sneaky power clam and cheat. Nice. Good stop. Uh-oh. I saw that. Dang it. I didn't jump back in time. The sneaky brush strats! Brush strats! Brush strats! I'm going to employ brush strats. Because I'm a bad person. Got it! I got it! And the Hydra too! I got shield up. I'm guarding the basket. Where are you guys? Oh, that didn't actually work out. That was just very selfish of me. Brush is at it again! Oh no! I hate that! Oh, I almost made it out. And then the splatling got me. But it's okay, because there were drinks! Do we have... No, they do. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, I made it almost. No, Brush! Brush! Get out of here, Brush! Nice work. I see where they're flanking, too. Nice, nice. That Hydra knows right where I'll be, and I can't do anything about it. Thank you! I should have waited just a split second longer, but that power clam is present. Nice! Get it in! Nice work! Gotcha! Nice! Careful, they're still up there. Ha-ha! I'll do what I can. Okay. Got it. Excuse me? Mahi, come on. Ah, shoot. Okay, okay, good. Good work. That's too dangerous to jump to. Okay. This is time for defense, I think. They know where I am. I see them in their clam. Gotcha! Where's their clam at? I see it. Okay. Nice! Nice work! They just kind of danced around. Good work! And we win! That's what I like to see! Alright. Oh, you know who we're gonna go see? Speaking of 4 Hydras! Alright. We're gonna go see Debbie. Speaking of 4 Hydras, I just can't. Hydra crimes are great. We're off on an adventure. Also, thanks for coming along, everybody. It was a great time. I'll be back again tomorrow with Guild Wars 2.